All right, EXPs, in my last video, I provided you with 2 of the 3 tips that you need to avoid as an EXP, Experiential Marketing Professional. And as promised, today I'm going to provide you with my top tip that you need to keep in mind and to avoid as an EXP. So, in case you missed my first video, make sure you go back and check out that video. I'm going to put a link below in the comments. However, I'm just going to get you guys up to speed and give you a quick Cliff Notes version of what I talked about. My third tip was to avoid developing the entitled BA mentality. My second tip was to leave your drama at home or leave your drama for your mama, however you want to phrase it. And as I said before, I go into details about these 2 topics in my previous video, so check it out. Without further ado, my last tip for you to avoid as an EXP is to never compromise your integrity. Yes, I state this a lot. You are a brand within a brand, so you have to make sure you represent yourself accordingly. The morals, the values that you have learned and that have been instilled in you are things that you always have to keep at the forefront and remember as a EXP. Yes, there's good, there's bad, and there's ugly in every industry. And unfortunately, within the experiential marketing industry, we deal with our fair share of all 3 of these things. However, when you're executing an event, when you're working with an account manager, staffing coordinator, you have to keep in mind the morals and values that you have been instilled and make sure that you practice these on a daily basis. So if you're executing an event in a EXP, at the event is engaging in unethical practices or unprofessional practices, take a moment, speak to them about it, about what you've noticed. If they are still reluctant to listen or they continue to engage in those practices, go ahead and alert your tour manager or their team lead at an appropriate time. Do not compromise all the hard work, all the effort that you have put in to obtain an opportunity only to see it be dwindled down and be compromised for the sake of an EXP who has or who doesn't just appreciate the opportunity that has been awarded to them by engaging in unprofessional or unethical practices. Does this make you a snitch? No. At the end of the day, you guys are all there, or we are all there to execute an event, to maintain a high level of professionalism and to ensure that not only the consumer has a great experience, but that everyone, whether you are working with a fellow EXP, or working with a tour manager or a team lead, that everyone is comfortable and is enjoying executing an event. So if you're working in a BA capacity or a product specialist capacity, team lead capacity, any capacity, at the end of the day, we're all being paid to be there to execute an event. So you are expected to maintain a high level of professionalism and to adhere to any rules, roles, and responsibilities that have been handed to you. So don't feel bad for speaking with a tour manager about a potential opportunity that you see initially, because sometimes if you don't say anything and it becomes a bigger issue, then it can affect your ability to not only work with that experiential marketing or staffing agency again, but you don't want to be associated with that event or with that EXP for not speaking up. So as kids, you learn a very important rule. If you see something, say something. And yes, as an EXP, you always have to keep that in the back of your mind and work, when you're executing an event to ensure that the event or the execution of a program is not being compromised. So keep your integrity in check. Don't fall for anything. If something in your gut or your gut's telling you that is not right, or someone is engaging in something that they shouldn't be doing, speak up, say something, but trust your gut, trust your instinct. And more importantly, always remember, you are a brand within a brand. This is how you make a living. This is how you obtain consistent opportunities. So you have to make sure that you are representing yourself in a professional light, and that when you're executing an event, that the overall event is not compromised. So those are my top 3 tips. Well, today it was just 1 tip, but these are my tips for you to avoid as an EXP. We want to ensure that the experiential marketing industry continues to grow with reputable and professional EXPs at the forefront. So it's important to not only, keep these 3 things that I talk about in mind as an EXP, but to share them with other EXPs who may be entering into the industry, because we want to ensure that we are creating a standard for years to come. So if you guys enjoyed my final tip, or any of my videos for that matter, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Also, hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think as well. And make sure you subscribe to this video, share this video with other EXPs. And if you have any feedback or any topics that you want me to cover in future videos, go ahead and leave those in the comment section as well. Thank you guys for tuning into my final tip today. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week or your day. Talk to you soon.